Hey guys, I'm Conrad, and welcome to my house. It's episode 3 of Conrad's House.
Yeah.
I woke up super early this morning. I've been waking up early in general. Not necessarily on purpose, but it's not necessarily not welcome. Whether or not it's welcome really just depends on when I go to bed. Last night I went to bed, well, a couple times. I think I was on FaceTime with my girlfriend, and I think I fell asleep from like 11:30 to 12. That's what it felt like, at least. And then went to sleep again, and then I woke up at 6:40. And that's like, whatever, that's fine. I'm happy with that amount of sleep these days, and I appreciate the early wake up because I get to be productive. Usually just my mom is up, so I go down and sit near her while she does her Duolingo. I like drink coffee and work on stuff on my computer. Still drinking coffee now. It's the same mug. It's the whale from the first video. Okay, it's time for responding to the comments part of the video. So as you guys know, this channel is a conversation with you. And in the last video, I talked about poop. You know, poop that comes out of our butts.
Stinky.
And a couple of you guys had some responses. James Sorrell writes, what about farts? Farts are great unless you have a fan at the foot of your bed on a hot summer day, and you forget that if you fart into the fan, it will blow back up your nose. You will then smell exactly what your farts smell like to other people. I had no idea, ha ha ha. Now, if this happened to you, this I think could be some helpful information. Because you would be able to understand, one, how do other people experience your farts, and how are you doing? What's in your body? Are you doing okay? When I'm alone, I will sometimes smell my own farts for educational reasons. How is what I am putting into my body affecting what's coming out? It gives you valuable information on how to go about your life. I wouldn't want this to happen constantly, though. I wouldn't want to have constantly of being farting into a fan on a hot summer day. That's a once in a while kind of thing. You know, MoveFart8896, one of my most prolific commenters, has said, honestly, I've never really felt the poop stinkma. I've only smelt it. And then a lot of laughing, crying emojis. Like a lot. That's really funny. I think the stinkma that you smell is much more real than the one that you feel. Because poop, by nature, is aversive. You don't want to be near it. It's stinky. You want to poop and then get away from that thing. So I think smelling the poop stinkma is important, actually, because poop is not healthy to have close to you all the time. See what we're doing on this channel? We are doing important work. So finally, I would like to highlight an interesting comment I received on the video I made promoting this channel on my main channel. This one doesn't really have anything to do with poop. It more seems to have jumped off the fact that my name is Conrad and told a story about someone named Conrad. But it's Conrad with a K, which I sort of have a hard time identifying with anyway. I think this deserves a dramatic reading. So cue the music. Is John Conrad the greatest man I ever served with? Well, I don't know. There was this one time in Kabul when he dragged my bleeding carcass half a mile. Your bleeding carcass? Are you dead? My bleeding carcass half a mile to an evac chopper. So maybe I'm biased, but the facts don't lie. The man's a fucking hero. Remember when the first storms hit Dubai? You're probably all safe and sound at home watching TV. Well, Conrad was leading the damn 33rd out of Afghanistan. Instead of coming home, he volunteered his entire battalion to help with the evac. That all you did was send a check. Rumor is, Conrad was ordered to abandon the city. He defied that order, and the 33rd stood with him. Now, the official story is still hazy, but what happened next? All we know for sure is that the storms got worse. Much worse. The last thing we heard out of Dubai was that Conrad was leading a caravan of survivors out of the city. That was 6 months ago. That comment is an all-timer. That's amazing. I'm a hero. You know, it's interesting. When you have the name Conrad, you don't think about it that much. It's just me. But people have this association with the name of strong, courageous. You know, that is literally what Conrad means. It comes from Germanic background, and it's courage. My mom named me Conrad because there was this wonderful little boy that she taught to swim. My mom used to be a swim teacher, and she taught this little boy to swim whose name was Conrad, and she loved him a lot. And Conrad has also some history in my dad's side of the family. His father was a big fan of the author Joseph Conrad, and my dad's brother has the middle name Conrad. So my dad's association with the name was positive, my mom's association with the name was positive, ergo, I am Conrad. My middle name is Marlin, after the fish. Not the Finding Nemo fish, the swordfish. And some people I've noticed have these strong associations with what they're named after. And I don't think about the marlin fish often at all. My mom named me that, again, because she was a swim teacher and I was a very big baby. And so she thought, he's a big baby who's going to be a swimmer, and he's a big swimmer, Marlon. And my last name is Johnson, which is the last name of my dad. If you guys know anyone named Conrad, or have any stories about someone named Conrad, send it to me in a comment or in an email at conradjohnsonvideos@gmail.com. And I will read it, maybe dramatically, if it demands that type of reading, in the next Conrad's House video. Okay, bye. Oh, you're still here. I'm just kidding. Get out of here. Roop, 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 roop.